to North Dakota State Stadium. It's the UCF Knights and the North Dakota State Bison. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. The Knights ready to kick it away first. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bison will have the first possession in this one as their offense comes out to go to work. And here comes the junior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right? And some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. I think they also like the fact that they've got some guys stepping up and making plays consistently. It's one thing to do it off in non-conference play against weaker competition early in the year, but now that you're into the meat of your ACC schedule, they've got guys on both sides of the ball that they can count on week in, week out.
Making side adjustments here. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Looks as if they'll stay aggressive here. They go 5 wide on 2nd and 3. Quick completion to the right. Got a little grass. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. 14. The run inside. It's Scott.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll move the tight end. Right back to the well. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Using his feet. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he waltzes in for the
shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So UCF's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Alonzo Barnett. He was sacked 4 times and threw a couple of interceptions last time out. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And this team right now has got to be in some shell shock, right? I mean, you can't start any worse. Your defense allows a touchdown on the opening drive, and on your offensive first play, you throw a pick. You just got to take a deep breath right now. Everything is a tidal wave that you're trying to fight against. It's just going to take one good one to turn this thing around, but this is not the start they were hoping for.
Might be calling a hot route. Running inside. It's Mitchell. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They'll run it. It's Mitchell. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Whoa, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. He's got it on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Flicks it out of the air. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Calls his own number. Touchdown, North Dakota State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Coming out with it, it's Farmer. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The play-action fake. With the catch, it's Watson. Oh, what a move to get open. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Off the play fake on first down. On the move, he fires. Wide open downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Knights come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Here's a heat. Quickly out to the tight end. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Watson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Trying play action. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Makes a catch. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They'll try to move on from that 1st down play. 2nd and goal from the 12. Back to pass. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Going to try to get it himself. Crosses the 35. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. Quarterback may change this route. The run inside. It's Mitchell. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Quarterback keeps it. Maybe a crease. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Farmer. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Knights want to crank the tempo.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that,
snags it and he's open. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand.
Lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
Maybe some room here. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
To throw, it's Hayes. Rushes on him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. And you just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Scott. He's finally stopped by the defense, makes up some of that ground they lost, but it'll still be 3rd down and the clock's running. The Knights going to go ahead and call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. UCF wants to take a moment. They use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. He might want another play. Just going to keep it after the snap. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass, it's Hayes. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking downfield very late in the half. Unloads to the wideout. What a catch! Just beat the defender. And he gets to the line and spikes it very efficient, and they have a chance to score before the break. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the number 15 team, the SMU Mustangs. And it's Ole Miss with a double-digit lead. You can't count out the opposition, but I'd say the defense looks awfully stout so far. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Fargo. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Farmer. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the 3rd quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They've played really well in this first half.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. These guys in a much better position after that penalty on the D. Now it's 2nd and 7. Gets the back moving on the option. Pulls it on the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Picks up the first down. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. Watson again. Might have a chance. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. They'll run out of the gun with Watson. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. Touchdown Knights! Somehow they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
The offense changing the play. Quarterback will keep it. There he goes. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looks as if he's going to run it. Got enough for the first. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Firing to the right, complete. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Now on the move. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation, you cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone or helping your offense out.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Quarterback keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Snags it quickly on the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. Got him downfield. He's into the open down the middle. The 20. Touchdown, UCF. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field, uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
Final play of the quarter coming. To the air, it's Hayes. A little release to the back. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. He's down short of the line to gain. It'll bring up a fourth down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Quarterback making adjustments. On the move. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll try to do it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the second level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Talk about saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the fourth quarter. Been grinding all day. Made the biggest run of the day when it counted the most. Picked up the first down in a pretty close ball game.
Check. 95-96 bridge. 95-96 bridge. Go.
On the move. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get...
Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
He'll bring it out. It's Farmer. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find. Makes the catch, and he's free. The 10. Touchdown Knights. And the comeback is on.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this and running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Quarterback making checks. This is a designed run. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Timeout called on defense. 2:05 remaining on the clock, so they're hoping to save a few seconds once we get to the 2-minute mark. Brown will throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Got enough for the first. And he stopped, but not before he moves the chains. Pickup of 12 on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Right on target this time. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. He'll pull it down and run. Quick step and go. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock and it will be your friend. Trying to find the end zone, and he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown, a gut punch to this defense, and probably a knockout punch. Oh, they blocked the extra point.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Under fire. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.